So welcome to my 2024 top tips for new starters to GTA Online. Now, I'll be giving you top tips for the whole game, so over the coming weeks I'll be working with my brand new character, and here she is. She's the very best of GTA's random settings, and together we'll be getting every business and working through the heists in the game with my top tips for all of them. So if you're new to GTA Online, this can be your essential guide to starting out in 2024. But if you're a more experienced player, keep watching because some of these might be useful for you too. And we'll start with tips 1 to 20, and we're in the character creator, so make it look right for you, and don't worry too much about the starting stats. We'll max those out eventually anyway. Tip 1, of all of these stats, the strength stat is the hardest to max out in normal playing. So having that a little bit higher at the start will save you some pain later on, but early in the game, none of these will make any difference. The Armoured Kuruma is not necessarily the best car to choose on your starting setup. After a bit of a mess up with the returning player bonus, Rockstar made that bonus available to all players in GTA Online. So that means that the Duke of Death is now free for everyone. And yes, the Kuruma is a little bit better than the Duke of Death, but as an armoured car, the Duke is easily good enough, and getting that for free means you can choose a different car at the start. Now, I would always go for the Hakuchu Drag. You can use this to complete the time trials, which make you a lot of easy money early in the game. This is especially useful when you don't have many businesses, and you'll find a link for a full review of the Hakuchu Drag here and in the description. The Special Carbine, Heavy Shotgun, AP Pistol and Compact Grenade Launcher will be your main weapons at the start. Eventually you'll upgrade your Special Carbine to the Mark II variant, you'll swap the Heavy Shotgun for the Assault Shotgun, and you'll add the Grenade Launcher to the Compact Grenade Launcher, but for now, these weapons will see you through. Special Carbine is a good general use weapon. When you aim, get used to flicking the thumbstick up to get those juicy headshots. The Heavy Shotgun is great for close range, such as clearing out rooms, offices, stash houses, that sort of thing. The Compact Grenade Launcher is brilliant in large battles. You can use it to take out whole cars full of reinforcements in one go. And then last, the AP Pistol, ideal for shooting from cars. So which businesses to buy from the startup? You have 4 to choose from. The MC, an office, a bunker, and a nightclub. Now here's my rundown of each. The MC business currently sucks. Payouts are poor and missions are boring. But it's essential later in the game. You will be buying this eventually, but you should definitely skip it for now. The office is pretty useless without warehouses, and they're very expensive. Cargo is a brilliant way of making money, but it's very grindy, so I'd recommend leaving that for later in the game. The bunker's pretty good. I had this a very close second, but you need upgrades to really benefit from it, and guess what? They're expensive too. So my top pick, surprisingly, is the nightclub. You'll make less at the start, but it's almost totally passive. And every business you buy, well, almost every business, will increase how much money you can make through the nightclub. Keep your nightclub popularity high the easy way. The easiest way to make money from the nightclub is to keep your popularity high and empty your safe every 2 in-game days. And by the way, when I say an in-game day, that means 48 minutes. A real-world day is 24 hours. Sometimes this means 24 hours since you last did something, like spin the casino wheel. Sometimes it resets at a specific time each day, such as the stash house. Right, anyway, back to the point. As you approach your club, retire from VIP, CEO or MC if you're in that, then enter passive mode. When you head downstairs you'll see a little blue dot. Head to the blue dot and throw out the troublemaker. This will add around 1/4 of a bar of popularity. So do this every couple of hours to keep the money coming in at 50 grand per in-game day. This is much quicker and easier than taking useless VIPs home or doing the horrible nightclub promotion missions. It's definitely cheaper than swapping DJs. Don't forget your safes. The nightclub safe is the best safe in the game, filling up at 50,000 per day and holding 250 in total. The chop shop is second, with the upgraded safe holding 250, and it fills up quite quickly if you do the tow truck missions. Agency is third, but only after you've completed a decent number of contracts. After you've done 201 contracts, you'll get the maximum of 25,000 per day with a maximum of 250, but this is totally passive. But then again, after doing 200 contracts, it needs to be. And the arcade save comes in last. It has a lower capacity and it fills up slower, but you know, it's better than the poke in the eye with a sharp stick. Do the treasure hunt, the slasher clues and the bounties back to back. These will give you some unique weapons, experience and good money. But remember, if you've already set up a character in GTA Online or in the current version of GTA Online, you won't get the bonuses again. When you completed tip 7, go to Online, Jobs, Rockstar Created, Missions and start up Peer Pressure. Then either run or ride up and down the pier, making sure you get 50 headshots with the Navy revolver, 50 headshots with the double action revolver, and 25 kills with the stone hatchet. You will have got all of those weapons from doing the treasure hunt, slasher clues, and the bounties. So these will give bonuses of between 200 and 250,000. So you'll walk away from this mission with 750,000, which is really useful early in the game. The Acid Lab should be the first business you go for. It essentially gives you a free business, as you earn almost enough from the missions to pay for the upgrades. It has nice easy sell missions that are very doable in public sessions. As soon as you finish the first dose missions, start doing Dax Fooligan missions. You'll need to do 10 of these to get the upgrades for your Acid Lab, and you can only do one every 48 minutes, so it's better to start early. As a low level, the Merryweather missions, especially the ones at the southern base, can be very difficult and quite frustrating. This is because they do a lot of damage and your character will be low on strength. You also won't have extended magazines yet, and you don't have the best weapons, and even your aim won't be brilliant. So there's no shame in finding a new session and hoping for a better mission next time. Use the Duke of Death for the first dose missions. NPCs can shoot you easily through the side, less easily through the front, and not at all from the rear, so remember to keep them in front of you. Also, when you get out, remember your grenade launcher. If you grenade cards of enemies before they stop, you'll make life a lot easier. Look out for barrels and petrol tankers. Shooting these will often take out large numbers of enemies in one go, and they're around in lots of missions, not just in the first dose ones, so keep your eyes peeled as you work through the game. Remember to use cover. Early in the game you'll be very weak and quite easy to kill, especially when you go up against Merryweather. So remember to take your time, use your minimap and use cover. Remember snacks and armour. Snacks are how you restore health in Grand Theft Auto Online. Early in the game, you'll need to get snacks from a shop, unless you bought the office, and you'll need to get armour from ammunition. Later in the game, you'll be able to add an armoury to your agency, and you'll have several businesses that will have a free snack bowl, such as the agency, the chop shop, office, auto shop, and the facility. But for now, just head to the shop after each mission and stock up. The best way to take snacks is to open the weapon wheel and press up on the D-pad. This doesn't work when you're driving, then you'll need to go into the interaction menu, go to health and ammo, and take your snacks and add your armour from there. But early in the game, you will run out of snacks. You'll run out of snacks a lot. Now, luckily, your health will return to 50% over time anyway, so if you're in a mission with a fixed number of lives and you don't want to restart, just find somewhere to hide and sit there for a minute and you'll get 50% back fairly quickly. You also get a boost to this if you're on your favourite motorcycle, so jumping on your bike will top your health all the way up. There are 3 time trials in GTA Online. The standard time trials can be completed easily with the Hakuchu drag, and the HSW time trials can be unlocked by completing Howe's time trial by going to his garage in downtown Vinewood. If this is your first time through, you'll also get 1 free HSW upgrade, which you should absolutely use to upgrade your Hakuchu drag. Don't be tempted to use it to upgrade the S95 that you might also get free. Take your Hakuchu drag down to the LS car meet, go into the menu and modify, and add the HSW upgrade from there. Now, the first time you go to the LS car meet, you will need to pay 50,000 to join, but it's easily worth it. And if you want a guide on how to complete the time trials, you'll find one here, and the link is also in the comments. Every week, usually on Thursday, there'll be a series of offers. Now, these include discounts on vehicles and businesses, increased payouts on missions and on heists. Keep watching for these as you'll save a fortune and make a fortune. You can often buy businesses for half price, and you can sometimes get double or even triple payout on missions. Lots of YouTubers cover these. In my view, the best of them at the moment is Subscribe for Tacos. He's quick, thorough, and he sounds like he's a northern lad, so he gets my vote. Again, there's a link to his channel in the description. Spin the casino wheel every real world day. This is really useful early in the game. You'll have a small chance of winning the car, but there's a decent chance you'll get some cash or RP. You can also claim 1,000 chips a day, which is worth doing as the chips can be converted straight to money if you want to. Now it will cost you $500 to join the casino the first time, but you'll get that back with your first day's free chips, so there's no reason not to join. Raid the stash houses every day. If you don't have any businesses, they'll give you 30,000 each day, so it's really worth doing. There's a full guide on stash houses here, and again, a link in the description. But I just lob a grenade round the corner, that takes most of the enemies out, sometimes all of them, then just go around and clear them out with your shotgun. Also remember to collect Gerald's stash. Early in the game this is really useful. It pays out a random amount, usually 15 to 20,000, but more useful, it tops up your snacks, which saves you having to go and find a shop. So to get these, head towards the icon and look around. The packages look like this, and you'll hear a noise when you get close. And the last tip for the day will help you make more money with the nightclub. So your nightclub basement fills up when you have the other businesses, but we don't have the other businesses yet, so we'll need to look at other options. You can call Johan, but his missions can be quite difficult and the payouts don't really reflect the effort involved. So until you have other businesses, I'd keep an eye out for business battles. These can be a free-for-all in busy sessions, but if you find yourself in a quiet session and a business battle starts, this can be a very easy way of getting 3 or 4 crates of stock into your nightclub basement quite quickly. So that's tips 1 to 20. So look out for the next batch next week, which will cover all things Cayo Perico. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.